Blessings, everybody. It is day 18. And I figured I better do this video a little earlier today than yesterday. I'm not quite as busy today as I was yesterday. Still been a pretty go-go day, though. Been up since 4:30, and we've been had a lot to do this morning. It's early afternoon now, probably around, it's already 1:30, it's afternoon. But I'm going to be doing quite a bit more stuff later this afternoon, once it cools off a little bit more. And I figured I better take advantage of this slow point in the day, get this video taken care of. Day 18, my gosh, this time is just going by quicker and quicker, it feels like. It's been a great day so far. I've had a couple hamburger patties today for lunch, and this morning I didn't really do anything. I just kind of went, and I didn't feel like I needed it. It's a lot like yesterday. I didn't have much of an appetite, so I didn't bother. By lunchtime, I definitely had an appetite. So, had a couple hamburger patties and feel a lot better now. It's been a great day so far. Been a real good day. Body's feeling good, despite all the activity I did yesterday. Didn't have a sore back this morning with everything I did yesterday. My neck is feeling fine today too. And guys, that still blows me away. I have no idea how that happened so fast. I could have understood if this was, maybe day 60, maybe even day 90. But to be only day 18, I have no idea where my joint pain went. I don't know if it really did eliminate that much inflammation off the joints that fast or what, but I don't know. I feel a lot more spry than I was before I started this diet. And I definitely, I was thinking about yesterday and today, and I was thinking about my appetite. And that's also something that's not normal for me. I normally like my 3 meals a day. I normally am active enough to where I want 3 meals a day. And I don't know what changed. I don't know why that's changed so much. I could probably function on 1 meal a day right now, to be honest. I don't know that I'm gonna, but I probably could. I might do a little bit of intermittent fasting as I learn more about what that is. I still don't feel like I understand that completely yet. But as I educate myself more on fasting and what I should be doing and how to be doing that and how long to do it for and all that fun stuff, I'll probably do that a little bit more frequent here soon. See if I can't flush out the system a little bit more. I don't know if I need to, though. The headaches are gone. No headaches. The low energy days, they're gone. I'm not low energy. Like I said, I've been going since 4:30. And I'm doing all right. I could use a nap, maybe. I think most of us could. But I'm fine. I don't need to recharge right now yet. But I am sleeping well at night. I'm sleeping pretty darn good. And I was talking a little bit more with my wife the other day about me snoring. I asked her, I was like, how often was I snoring? She said every day. I don't snore very loud normally, but I have stopped snoring. So I have a feeling that was also due to some sort of inflammation, whether it's inflammation of the nose, the nasal cavity, or my sinuses. Maybe my sinuses are just inflamed and I didn't really know it or realize it. But for that also to go away so quickly, that's weird. I'd love to hear some science about that. I don't know what exactly that is from. I don't normally get allergies, and we're in a high allergy location. We've got family friends that come out, and they've complained about allergies out here at different points of the year. And we're heading into that time of year in the fall, extra pollen, the leaves are starting to fall, and We've got a bunch of different types of wildflowers in bloom right now. Doesn't bother me at all, and it never really has. And I contribute that to all the wild honey I used to eat. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. I used to eat a bowl of oatmeal every day, and I'd have wild honey with it and cinnamon. I think that's really what has helped me with my allergies, because I don't have allergies out here. But I don't know. I don't know where the inflammation was that was causing me to snore, but it's gone. Maybe it was part of the throat too. Because my wife has been telling me my neck looks skinnier. I don't know. Any of you guys out there that are certain of what's causing all that, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I'm curious why would my snoring fade in just 18 days? It's weird. I haven't really been having a whole lot of acid reflux the last few days. And that's something I had been having up till probably about 2-3 days ago. You know, just food I was eating. I thought it might go away with this diet, but when it was still going on after about 2 weeks, I thought, well, maybe not. Maybe it's just because I'm still doing, hot sauce with certain things, or maybe it's pepper. I wasn't sure. But I'm still doing hot sauce. Still love hot sauce. Just had some hot sauce at lunch. Had some Cholula. And the indigestion has started to fade away. I've noticed that for like the last 2-3 days. I haven't needed to go to the cabinet and get a Tums. So it's awesome. It's really awesome. Not sure what that changed or why that changed. Like what would that be on day 16? I don't know. I'm not sure what would have caused that to change just dramatically, and what really felt like and seemed like overnight. Because it was like the day before, I think I had 1 or 2 Tums throughout that day. And the very next day I didn't. I didn't yesterday, and I haven't yet today. That's also just, it's weird. It's weird how in this diet, it almost feels like there are switches in your body. That's how I would describe it. There are certain switches, and on certain days that switch either gets flipped on or off. Whether it was my sense of smell initially the first couple of days, or joint pain, or just the brain fog initially, and how that just seemed like a switch the first few days on, and then it switched back off. It's just weird. It's weird how the body is behaving that way. It really does feel like a light switch is going on and off in the body. And I don't really know how to describe it any other way, other than just yesterday I had some acid reflux, today I don't. And that started a few days ago. My skin, it looks really good to me. My feet haven't started doing what I want them to do yet. I still have a little bit of splitting on my left heel. So I'm thinking that as I continue to lose weight, hopefully that'll improve as the circulation improves around the feet. But my hands, my arms, even my face, I feel like I'm getting even a little bit better color in my skin. My knuckles aren't cracking quite as much as I do the yard work. And, yesterday I was outside for probably around 6-7 hours, maybe even 8 hours yesterday. Probably closer to 8 hours yesterday outside. Come in, took a shower last night. Normally, I got to slather up with the lotion. Didn't need to. Haven't put on any yet today either, and my hands feel fine. My fingers feel fine. My knuckles feel fine. So that's big change. Real big change. My teeth. I think that's something else I've been noticing. Drinking cold liquids. Like teeth sensitivity. I love an ice cold drink. I love coming in from outside and loading the glass up with as much ice as I possibly can, and then getting a drink that's already been in the refrigerator for all day, pouring it over the ice, and then drinking it. The colder, the better for me. And normally, that first couple swigs, you feel it in the teeth. You got that kind of like, ooh, it's cold. I also haven't noticed that the last few days, especially today and yesterday. I really took notice of that yesterday. I came in from working outside, poured myself a huge glass of water. It was just weird. It was weird. It didn't sting the teeth at all, that initial swig. So, just little things that you normally, they're such a daily routine, you don't really notice them. You don't think about them. But then when it doesn't happen, I guess that's what's the shock. It's a real shock where you're just like, I just drank a big glass of water and my teeth aren't stinging. I didn't notice it on that first couple swigs. I don't know. I feel like I've really taken deeper notice of my body as I've gone through this. And maybe that's just because I'm trying to keep mental notes for, these videos. But I also feel like I've just become more hyperly aware of my body and what it feels day by day. And all of you guys who are doing carnivore, I've had quite a few comments of people saying, oh, I'm about to start, or I started a few weeks before you, or I'm right around the same point you are. I hope you're keeping notes. I hope you're writing something down somewhere or making your own videos for yourself, because I think 6 months, a year from now, you might want to look back at them and just kind of remember what you used to feel, what you used to be like. And it might spur you on or get you through a tough day or through a tough spot. I think it's probably a great way to reflect. And even just, if you're having a hard time with the diet and you're wanting to fall off, it might be a good way to keep you going if that's something you want to do internally. And you just don't know if you have the willpower to do it. But from a willpower standpoint, I haven't struggled whatsoever yet. And I think that's also been great. I haven't struggled with the willpower. It's been pretty easy for me to stay carnivore. Those first few days after I got past, it was like day 5, day 6, where I was like, okay, I can start stomaching this food again. Since, I've actually kind of enjoyed it. There's been a few times, I've craved stuff. What was it? Oh, I picked up my kids from school the other day because my wife was real busy and she needed me to go do it. And went and picked them up from class. And first thing one of my sons said when they got in the car was, pizza. And I thought, that does sound good. And I think that was the first day I was truly tempted, thinking, oh, that sounds really good. We've got a local guy. He's not a commercial type pizza place in any way, shape, or form. He's just a local guy. And, oh, I love his pizza. And he's hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious. His name's Blaine. And he cooks some of the best pizza I've ever had in my whole life. And when I was a kid, I even lived in Chicago for a little while. So I think I'm qualified, or at least I feel like I'm qualified to talk on a good pie. But his is spectacular. It's great. The crust he makes and the sauce he makes everything from scratch, does it by hand. And then on top of that, because we're surrounded by farms everywhere, his ingredients, they are so fresh. I'm talking myself into going and getting one. I should stop. Maybe I should ask him to make me a crust that isn't made out of dough. I wonder if he'd learn how for me. Anyway, although I can't really add any of the old toppings either. Used to love to do tomato and pineapple and everything else. It'd just be the meat now. We'll see. I'm wondering if that type of stuff will go away, or if those memories will live on over time. Outside of that, talking about cravings, I don't know why I took myself and you guys down that path. I'm sorry if I caused any of you to be tempted. That's my fault, and I apologize for that. Let's start all thinking about steak again, okay? Let's think about a good juicy ribeye, cooked to perfection and just sitting on your plate, steaming hot, just ready to be devoured. That's what we should be talking about right now. I don't know, guys. It's being 18 days in and closing in on 3 weeks. Just a few more days, 3-4 days away from, or 3 days away from 3 weeks in. It's been a drastic change in such a short period of time. It's mind-boggling how much of a change it's been in such a short period of time. It really is. All of you who are wondering whether or not you can do this, do it one day at a time. Wake up every day and say, I'm doing it today. By a few weeks from now, you might be in the position I'm in. Maybe in a few months from now, who knows what I'm going to look like, what I'm going to feel like. I think that's the thing that's kind of the most exciting part to me, is knowing what I feel like after just a few weeks, and really wondering, after a few weeks I feel this way, what am I going to feel like in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months? What am I going to be like? What am I going to feel like? What am I going to be thinking? And how's my body going to improve even more off of what I've already felt outside of weight loss, you know? I feel like I've lost so much weight in such a short period of time that's already just, it's a little mind-numbing, really. But to think that in another 5 months, 6 months from now, not knowing what I could be weighing, I mean, maybe I'll have already lost 100 pounds by then. Wouldn't that be something? It'd be rather incredible to lose 100 pounds in 6 months. Be more incredible if I were back under 200 pounds in 6 months. A weight I haven't been since I was 21. Last time I went under 200 pounds, I got down to 195. I was doing some dieting for a competition. And I went down to 195. I looked great. I'd put on 18 pounds of muscle for that competition and shredded down, got down to 195. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think since then, the lowest I've been is like 205, 208. I want to say I got back down to like 205 right around the age of 24. And then when I met my wife, I weighed like 210. So, she's never seen me that lean. I'd love to get back down to that. I'd love to get back to that shape. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys my new weight set, my weight equipment. Don't let me forget. It's all assembled, it's all put together, and I got some things to move around in there, make it less cluttered. There's a little bit of extra stuff in there, kid stuff and just family stuff in that room. Clean it up, make it a little less cluttered, but starting to lift too. Actually, I haven't even said that. I've started lifting again. A couple days into lifting. So that's also good, considering I've not really felt all that sore while lifting. But yeah, guys, I've probably already rambled a little too long. God bless all of you. I love you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.